Let's talk about some video games, Rico.
Well, hello. Welcome to another video. Today we are continuing our Let's Talk Achievement series. And today we are talking about a special one. We're talking about one of my all-time favorite games. There we go. Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age. I did 100% complete this. I had a blast with it. It's a fantastic game with a very great story. I highly recommend for RPG fans. This game has 57 total achievements and 1,000 total gamer score that you can earn. And you're easily going to put well over 100 hours into this game, minimum. Very long, very time consuming. There are quite a few missables along your journey, one of which can be very, very frustrating. We'll touch on that when we get to it. But let's go ahead and start at the beginning. All right, the first achievement that you will earn in this game is called Coming of Age. This is a story-related achievement, so just play through the intro and you will unlock this achievement. Next is Worrywart. When you have full health, you need to heal yourself again, even though, of course, it won't do anything, but it will unlock you this achievement. Next up is Adventure Awaits. This is another story-related achievement. Play through the story and you will unlock this. Same with this one, A Close Call. This is another story achievement. So just continue playing and you'll get it. Next is The Power of the Luminary. This is another story-related one as well. So continue playing forward and you'll get this in no time at all. Next, Big Hitter. This is awarded for crafting a +3 piece of equipment. While playing the game, you're going to naturally get this. You'll be upgrading gear constantly, crafting new gear constantly, and so this will definitely come quickly. Next, Terra Incognita. This is another story-related one. Next, Forging Ahead. This is for crafting 10 items on the forge. That will definitely come naturally. Next, Yggdrasil's Chosen. This is story-related. So is Outstand In. Another story-related. Just keep going forward with the story. Every major chapter has an achievement in this game. Next, If at First You Don't Succeed. This is for reworking 10 items on the forge. That will also come naturally. The forging system in this game is really unique and you're not gonna always succeed. So especially early in on the game, this definitely, I would not say this is anywhere near missable. Next, Peppy Go Lucky. Now you can earn this fairly early on in the game. This is for doing 25 pep powers. There are potions to help you get this even quicker. But if you're grinding and leveling up like you do in a lot of JRPGs, this will definitely come. And if you don't get it early in the game, you definitely will get it later in the game as you continue grinding. Next, New Horizons. This is story related. So is the next one, Undisputed Champion of Erdrea. Story related as well. As you continue playing the story, you'll keep unlocking these. Next, Beast Blaster. This is awarded for defeating 1,000 enemies, which seems like a lot, but the amount of grinding and battles that you'll be doing, you're definitely going to get this very easily. Next, Wild Blue Yonder. This is story related. As well as this one, Sea-Crossed Lovers. Another story related. And this one, Dark Art. Story. Like I said, there's a very good chunk of the achievements in this are story related. Same with the next one, Icebreaker, as well as the World Tree, as well as Light of Hope, story related. There's quite a few gaps between all of the achievements you'll be earning story-wise and the achievements that are not tied to the story. But there is actually quite a bit of gap. As you can see, like this was 2 days to 2 days to 2 days. The next one, A Spark Still Shines. Story related as well. The same with Best of the Bastion. This is story related. Same with this one. A Disciple Worthy of the Name. And that is when you would be, you'll be getting like this next chapter, because I believe, if I remember right, they were called chapters or acts. So now you're at the second section of the game, and weirdly enough, it seems like that's when a lot of people dropped the game and didn't continue, because then all of a sudden these became very rare. So next, Soldier of Smile. That is story related. Next is Night of the Living Dread. This is story related. Next is Beating the House. This is also story related. And then the next one, Mount Olympian. Not story related. This is awarded for successfully riding 6 or more mountable monsters. I'm surprised this is rare. It's not difficult by any means. You will definitely find yourself plenty. There's way more than 6. Way more than 6. So as long as you're playing through the game regularly and you make it this far and you're still playing, you'll definitely get this pretty naturally. Next, Hot Spring Hero. This is story related. And next, Bigger Fish to Fry. This is also story related. Next, Sibling Rivalry. This is also story related. And next, The Loveliest Catch. Also story related. Next, Puff Puff Buff. This is not story related at all. I can't remember 100%, but I don't think this is fully missable. There's just quite a few different locations you have to go to. And you need to make sure to do the hilarious little, it's not even really a mini game, but you have to make sure and go to all of the different offerings for the Puff Puff. to actually get this one. Not 100% sure, but I'm about 90% positive that none of those can be missed. You just have to make sure and actually do them. So the easiest would be to just do them in order as you're progressing through the story. Next, Ready as We'll Ever Be. This is story related. Next, Expert Itemologist. This is awarded for collecting 500 different types of items that should come naturally through progression. You definitely do not have to have all 500 in your inventory. Just make sure you're collecting chests whenever you see chests. Check your corners. You see interesting items at stores, go ahead and buy them. You'll rack this up pretty naturally though. It does definitely sound like a very high number, and of course it's rare, so it can make it look rougher than it actually is. Next, Casino Connoisseur, awarded for attaining 10 casino related accolades. This is a pain in the butt. There is definitely some luck involved, some RNG, so it can be frustrating. You could get really lucky. You could spend days or multiple hours trying to get this to go through. Good luck. It's not missable because you can visit the casino whenever you please, but it can definitely be frustrating. Next, Quest to Impress. This is for completing 40 quests. Just make sure you're doing plenty of side quests. I don't believe any of the main story quests actually count towards this at all, so make sure you're doing a good amount of side quests. None of them are really very difficult, so just knock out any of the ones that interest you in any way, shape, or form, and you should get it pretty easily. There's definitely well more than 40 in the game. Next, Savior of All Erdrea. This is story related. Next is A Momentous Decision. This is also story related. Next is The Final Fight. This is also story related. Next, no pun intended, is Next Level Luminary. This is for reaching level 99 with the main character. Metal slimes are definitely your friend. This does take a lot of grinding, even with enemies that give way more experience. It's a long grind. And yes, you do have to do this with every character in the game. So next is Undisputed Champion. That is for reaching level 99 with the Martial Artist. Next is Master Thief. That is for reaching level 99 with the Thief. Next is Mega Star. That is for reaching level 99 with the Entertainer. Next is Knight Exemplar. That is for reaching level 99 with the Knight. Next is Flawless Sorceress. That is for reaching level 99 with the Wizard. Next is Virtuoso Healer. Correct me if I'm wrong. That is for reaching level 99 with the Healer. And next is Venerable Elder. That is for reaching level 99 with the Sage. Definitely very grindy, not difficult by any means. It's just a matter of grinding your butt off. The next achievement is Ultimate Enlightenment. This, I believe is story related, but also could be missed. not 100% on that one. I don't actually remember if you have to fully complete it all. But you definitely come here during the story, so yeah, just make sure and complete all of the challenges. I'm pretty sure you have to actually get a perfect score on this, so it could be missable. Just be wary, be careful. Next is Chef de Classe de Medallies. This is for completing the third page of your Album de Medallies. For this, you have to collect a lot of medals. It's a pain in the butt. But if I remember correctly, quite a few side quests bring you towards these anyways. So not too difficult, and there's more than 3 pages anyways, so as long as you get the 3 pages filled, you're good to go. Next, Master of the Skies. This is story related. And next, Magic Moments. This is also story related. Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, story related. Be careful with that one. I believe that is missable. Next, Swordsmith of Light. Awarded for crafting the finest of all weapons on the fun size forge. This is missable. You do not have to do this, but I highly recommend you do it. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody, but the materials are not too rough. You just have to be wary, be careful with what you sell and get rid of. It is missable though. Next, Echoes of an Elusive Age. That is story related. Next, Savior of the Tackle Scriptures. This is, in theory, missable. You have to play all of the 2D Tackles missions. They're rough. They're a pain in the butt. They're not the easiest battles, and as long as you're level 99 at this point, it's definitely doable. It's very, very frustrating. There's a lot of boss battles. Definitely doable. It took me a couple tries on quite a few of them, but not. I wouldn't say this is 100% missable. Just have fun. They're definitely different. It definitely takes you back playing that 2D style. It feels like a very old school Final Fantasy game. It's very cool. But it is, in theory, missable. Although I'm pretty sure you can go back whenever you please to finish those, so it's not 100% missable, but it's rough. Next, this was the one that can be extremely frustrating. Dedicated follower of fashion. There is a couple of these that are missable, where if you progress too far, you could end up having to start the entire game over to get back to that outfit. And I'm like 100% positive those don't cross over at all. So basically, you to get this one would have to go all the way through the beginning of the game, all the way back through, and then go back and get all of the ones after the one you missed. So be very, 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 very careful if you need to follow a guide or whatever helps you. But yeah, this one right here would be the snag I feel like would stop a lot of people from getting a completion. It's frustrating that they made it that way, but this one is without a doubt the biggest missable achievement in the game. And the last one is Living Legend. This is for getting every achievement in the game. So literally you get 800 points just for earning all the different achievements we went over, and then you get your 200 additional points for 100%ing the game. And that gives you your completion. So that is every single achievement in Dragon Quest XI. It's a fantastic game. I easily give it a 10 out of 10. It is in my top 10 games of all time. So I definitely recommend it. The game is awesome. The graphics are spectacular. The story is very good. There's so many twists, turns. It definitely got me quite a few times. Very well written game. Just fantastic. You can play it on Xbox, of course, like we just showed. It's available on PlayStation. It's available on Switch. I believe it's also available on PC. The game's out there, and please do yourself a favor and check this one out. It's definitely worthy of a play. Even if you don't finish the game, just try a little bit of it. It's awesome. Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like if you like this. Please comment, talk down below with me, guys. Let's talk about it. Have you completed this game? Is it one you're thinking of completing? Did you get screwed over by a couple of the frustrating achievements? Let's talk about it down below. Plan on the next episode for this coming out soon. I've got plenty more very exciting games that I definitely can't wait to talk over the achievements with you guys. Thank you again for all the support. And as always, game on.